Um, I'm sure it's frustrating for everybody. It is for the staff, but when things aren't going well, sometimes it takes a little longer to get out of it. I thought tonight was a step in the right direction in comparison to what we had versus Toronto on Tuesday or whatever day it was. Real good start. Second period, they skated a little bit. We had to chase them for a while. I thought our third was, other than giving up the goal, we didn't give up much, so we were real aggressive there. We found a way to get back into it. Shootout's not treating us real well right now. We're not getting any saves, and we're not scoring goals. So the combination of those two things are a disaster in the shootout.
The PL, Kempe and Alex Line stood out tonight. Does a night like that give you the thought that there could be some staying power?
Well, with them, it sure does. We've got to evaluate the other lines too. So we need four lines to roll. Lizzo and Louis, whether it was Arthur or Grunny, kind of give you the same thing. We've got to look at the other two. Did we get what we want out of them? And we'll have to review that and take a look at where we go with that. But PL's line with Laugh and Adrian were a real strong line for us tonight. They carried the load.
Offensively, you guys did pretty much the same scoring across first, second, third period. But defensively, second period's been a little bit more of an issue. Do you see any common threads there? Or just maybe
I don't see any common threads. There's nights where we come out and we play well, and I look at the goals, and the goals were goals that we obviously gave them up, but they had more dangerous chances and didn't score on them. The bounce around the net with the first goal, pucks bouncing everywhere. Second one was a line change. We got caught deep in our end, and good screen on their behalf. They shot it in, but we got scored on situations that weren't maybe as dangerous as some others earlier in the period. So something we still got to iron out.
What did you see in you guys' first goal? It seemed like the breakout was real measured and kind of reset itself, and then the pace picked up. How did you see that one develop?
Well, connectivity, some pace. A real direct mentality, and then some skill. And, PL just to make the play that he did, and Laugh to hold it long enough to pull the defenseman, I think it was Ole, away from the net, and Kempe going to the net and stopping. That's a lot of times that's how a goal happens. It's 3-4 different plays together that just breaks down the other team, and they did that.
We talked about how good Adrian Kempe has been this season, and anytime you're on a line under Kopitar, I think you're kind of viewed as being on Kopitar's line. Obviously, you don't make a move just for one player, but does this give Adrian the chance to kind of take charge of his own line and be the main guy for a group of three?
Well, you're right with Kopi's. Kopi's Kopi. It's Kopi's line. Usually the center owns the line. I thought PL had a hell of a game tonight again. You can really see him starting to come on in the last 5, 6, 7 games. He got his confidence. He feels good. We feel good about playing him. And Juice was the byproduct of some nice plays that he made tonight. So, and then Laugh, all he does is work. He just works and creates. And so I'm not sure I answered your question, but they as three are, as I said earlier, they were our best line.
Not to suggest that you'll keep playing at the clip you have been, but is this road trip coming up now a good thing given the way your season's played out?
It's a long one. It's we're going to go play against some high end teams. I think we all know that, and it's. We haven't been away for an extended period. The last time we went away was early December, I think, to New York, Montreal. So this will be good for us, I think. Get us out as a group. And the one thing that you're short on when you go on this type of road trip is usually practice time, because you're trying to salvage any type of gas in the tank that you can. So a lot of work will be done video-wise and individual talking, a lot of clean-out days, but that's where we're at right now.
Arthur Kelly was a healthy scratch last game, came back in tonight, started on the fourth line, got bumped up a little bit. What do you think of his game?
Responded really well. And it started, way before he put the equipment on tonight. In practice the other day, he worked hard in the pregame skate the day that he didn't play, and then he came in and responded well. So it's a real positive sign for us.
What do you think of Spenny's game tonight?
Spenny's game tonight, I thought Spenny played the same type of game that he plays all the time. Head up, good puck movement, quick, not a lot of mistakes defensively. But, again, he is one that eventually has to shoot something in the net. He's got a great shot. We've heard about it a lot from the development people, the minor league people, he gets a lot of power play time. He's got to find ways to get to the net, and he has looks.
To get back to the trip again for a moment, when you come back, you will have played 41 games.
Yep.
Where is this trip going to help determine, identity, keep evolving? I mean, what are you looking for out of this trip, other than obviously play?
Yeah, that's the obvious answer, but we're looking to build now and pull ourselves out of this. Teams are very prepared for us. They are, they have a book on us, and we have to find more players on this trip. Right now we found a few more tonight. Team was a little bit better. We've got to find ways to get to 3 before other teams get to 1, and we had plenty of opportunities to do that. And that's not to say we're going to get to 2 right away, but if we get there, a lot of these games are similar where we get to 2, we have numerous chances, can't put it in, all of a sudden they're back in the game. So special teams, penalty kill, not so much of a worry. We didn't get anything on the power play tonight. We had some chances, though. That has to be improved in these next 6 games on the road. And,
How do you get to the power play there? It's been struggling for a little while now. The one glaring thing that's missing from last season is the right shot in front, whether that was RV or Gabe. How detrimental has it been not having someone to play that spot that's right-handed?
Well, we have 4 lefties or 3 lefties that play the other spots, and a righty on the top, and we've always had that. So, does the righty down below kill us? It would be nice to have that, but you don't always get what you want. You got to be able to make things happen with others. We went through a real good spell with our power play. We didn't have a righty then. It ebbs and flows. I thought tonight our power play didn't give up any momentum. It gained a little bit. It didn't do that against Toronto, especially early in the game. So, would we like to have a righty? Maybe. But we have one right now, and maybe he'll get an opportunity. But beggars can't be choosers. We'll just make do with what we have.
And probably could help the power play, Brent Clark. Is there any plan to get him into the next 2 games?
Clark, you'll play on this trip. Yep, we didn't bring him up to watch all the way through. So,
Would you go 11-7, or is that something you'd stay away from?
we would talk about it, but at the beginning of the year, we found we get much better rhythm with 12-6.